Hi, this is a short video explaining assessment 3 and 4 for lead and manage organizational change and or contribute to organizational development. Now, you have by now or should by now have written a, a change plan or at least a rough draft of a change plan. As part of this change plan, you needed to basically give people a very good reason why they should embrace the suggested changes. And that now you need to undertake a meeting where you facilitate. You need to undertake and facilitate a meeting where you give people a very good reason why the change that you have planned for in assignment 1 and 2 should be embraced and accepted by people in the organization that you're focusing on. So you have two options for this meeting. You can either undertake it here in class at TAFE. This is normally the option preferred by in-class students, where you'll stand in front of the class and basically in a simulated environment and undertake the unfreeze meeting right then and there. If you choose this option, I will mark this assessment. Now, the other option is that you can actually undertake this meeting in an external organization. Now, if that is your option or your choice, then you'll need to get an external assessor report completed, ideally by a manager in that business. So your lecturer will ultimately mark and decide whether you passed a given assignment, but you can collect evidence that you did a good job presenting to a group of people and motivating them for change by having a manager or another person in your business fill out this report. But it's very important you get this report, if you choose this option, filled out in a professional manner. You need to basically, when you submit this report, you need to convince your lecturer that you did a good job in this meeting. So don't get your mate to fill it out. Don't get your sister or brother to fill it out, because that doesn't give the assessor a impression that you did a good job. So do it very professionally if you want to use this option. Unfreeze meeting. Let's just have a look at what you need to do for that meeting. Now, unfreeze is all about giving people a good reason why a given change should go ahead. Read the instructions here, whether you are focusing on TAFE and coming to class, or whether you are focusing on some other external organization. You need to basically make sure that in this unfreeze meeting that you facilitate groups, articulate problems, and propose means for solving the problems that you articulated here. You need to demonstrate collaborative approaches, brainstorming, problem solving, and development. So it is your responsibility in the meeting, and it doesn't matter whether you do it at TAFE or somewhere else, that you demonstrate all of these skills. If you do not do that, you cannot pass this assignment or assessment. So that is basically what you need to do for assignment 3. So do a few practice runs at home on this unfreeze meeting. Stand in front of the mirror and present to make sure you get this right. Ideally create a few PowerPoint slides to show people why is it. Give people a very good reason why they should go ahead with your recommended changes. So that basically is your assessment 3. I'll just show you the report that will need to be completed if you decide to undertake this meeting externally to TAFE. So you will need to get someone in that business or someone else to fill out this form. You might be able to fill out some of it. Um, and you would need them to basically tick yes to each of these points that you have accomplished these things. And they need to provide some comments. And again, as I mentioned before, make sure that this is done very professionally. It needs to be crystal clear to a marker, that to your lecturer, that this you have actually demonstrated these abilities, and that you have actually accomplished these goals. So your a manager in your business cannot provide a mark for you. Your lecturer will do that based on this form, but it'll only be done if this form is filled out in a manner that is convincing. So make sure you include the name of the manager, the place that you undertook this meeting, and that all this is filled out in professionally and in great detail. And you do exactly the same thing, or you do something very similar for assignment 4, the refreeze meeting. So the unfreeze is all about motivating people to move ahead with the change, and refreeze is about motivating people to stick to the changes that you in your plan for creating. So that is basically your assignment 3 and 4. And when these are done, you should be finished with, when these are successfully completed, all the 4 pieces of assessment, you are done for this subject. So you do not need to record any videos or similar for assignment 3 or 4. You simply have to get the external assessor reports completed, or come to class and get your lecturer complete them for you. I hope this video improved your understanding of what is required, and I hope you enjoyed this course. Thanks.